So I've been getting like 2 comments asking like how I do these animations, so I'm gonna show you right now in this video. First of all, we're gonna go on to the map. So as you can see, the map right now sucks. It's just like a base plate, and we can change that. Okay, what you want to do is go on editor, generate on editor, then you want to scroll down, and then you just want to click nothing, which will just make grass. And you can also like resize how big the map you want it to be. Like this would be a good size, so we're just gonna go on generate. Alright, good. Now I want to get rid of the editor, and then you want to delete this because it looked bad. Also, I forgot to mention, if you go on region and then go on fill, you can like drag this like that, and then you can just like put grass and then fill, so it just makes grass like that. So we can flatten it out, so that's easier to animate. So if we go on flatten, we're gonna animate like right here, for example. So we need it to be flat. Now the terrain is nice and flat in this area. So now that we got part of the map, I suggest you install like this thing called tree generator. I'll link it in the description. It's like you can just spam trees everywhere without having to work hard, and it's just a really good way. You can also like scale it, so if you put it on 2, it's way bigger, and you can like change other stuff. So we're just gonna like keep it at 1, and we're just gonna spam trees everywhere. There is something I recommend. So I recommend you don't put like a lot of trees while you're animating, so that you have more space to like animate and move the characters around. So yeah, like this looks good. And now we're gonna go on terrain. To make it look better, we can put on decorations. So now it has some grass, which makes it look epic. What else you can do with objects around the map? You can put like a cabin, for example. If you just search it up, and it just says small log cabin, so you can just put that as background somewhere. What I like to do a lot is like type in mountains, click realistic mountains, and it just makes like some sick mountains. I'm gonna put in map walls. So now it's not gonna be like ugly, because like people are not gonna be able to like see that there's like a void, so I put map walls. And you also got some beautiful mountains on the background, and yeah, the map looks pretty bad. Alright, now that we got the map, see, we can like change the sky because it doesn't look that good. So I'm gonna put in like type in sky in models, and I like this sky. It's like really nice. Yeah. Also, you can like use this thing called pot, where you just place like a block, and then just like is there. So what you can do is like change the texture like this, ice. You can change the color as well, and yeah, you can change the size of it. And you can just move it if you want it easier by using these arrow keys, but you can also move it by just dragging it. So yeah, we got the map. Hopefully you learned how to make maps, and now we're gonna move on. Alright, now we are moving on to making the dummies. So to make a dummy, you want to go on top on plugins, and then you want to go on build rig. In R6, it's easier because it only has 6 parts to animate, but it looks ugly. And if you choose R15 block rig, it has 15 parts to animate, but it's not ugly. So since it's not ugly, we're gonna choose this because it actually has a round head, unlike this. And so you see, the dummy looks hideous right now. Okay, we want to change that. What you want to do is add a shirt, and then you want to go click plus on Explorer and add pants, like I just did with the shirts. And now you want to go on avatar shop, and then what you want to do is go on clothing, shirts, and just choose whatever shirt you want. You can type it in here, but I'm just gonna choose any shirt because I don't really care. Alright, so copy these numbers. Also, if you don't know how to copy stuff, it's Control-C, just in case. And now you want to go on Roblox Studio, go on clothing, and paste the numbers in here, which is Control-V. And then bam, he has a shirt. Now, we're gonna add the pants. So now you want to go on pants in avatar shop, and I just choose this one because why not. And then we copy this, and then paste it in the pants. So now he has some pants. Alright, now we got the dummy. And you see the face right here? The face is like really like it's like it doesn't have like life on it. So what I recommend is type in, you know, I always use these faces. Just go on anime face pack and click this, and here's the faces I always use. So you can like click these arrows and it shows what's like inside it. And I want you to guess what's on his head. Yes, correct, that's his face. So we want to go on head and then go on face. I don't know why there's two faces, but okay. You want to delete that. Now you want to go on face and type it and then paste the face in it, so it looks like this. And to copy the faces, you just like double click it and then go on texture and properties and then just copy him and then paste it on his texture. So yeah, hopefully you learn how to add faces. Now we're gonna go on to the eyebrows. So you want to just copy it and paste it here. Perfect. That looks ugly. Now you want to add the mouth. Let's just add any mouth and just add the sad mouth because why not? And then you just want to add decimal again. Oh wait, no. You want to go on head and then add decimal. So he has another decimal. And put the texture in the one we just copied. Now, this is the part that I was struggling on for a long time. So I better show this to you guys because you might suffer the same fate as me. So, you want to add hair, right? But you might be wondering, how do I have hair? Go on meshes. You see, if you just type it in, you can just go on anything else. So go on meshes, go on hair, and then choose any hair that shows. Any is fine, like this. Now you want to add it on him. You want to put it on his head. Now you might be like, oh, if I move, the hair isn't on him. What? Alright, so what you want to do is, when that happens, you want to go on head, you want to go on weird constraint, and then go on part 0 on properties, and then you want to go on head, and then you want to then do the hair. So now, it's for some reason doesn't move with him, but that's okay because I'll show you in a second. Now, our animation is gonna be him punching someone. Alright, now for the most important part in animating is animating. So install this if you wanna be good at animating, or just like at least like make good animating videos. You have to install this thing called Moon Animator, okay? It's a plugin. I'm gonna link it to the description. It's like the #1 thing you need. You want to go on plugins once you install it. Then go on Moon Animator. Then you want to file, new animation, name it anything you want. And then you want to go on item, add an item, click him. Now it has a rig. Bam. Now we have him in the animation. Now you want to do the same thing to this guy. But for some reason, he doesn't have a rig. You know what? We're just gonna have a dummy because why not? You can always just do it. Okay, so just gonna have a regular dummy. Alright, so I'm gonna go on item, add the dummy, and what? I'm not able. Do you know why? Because there's multiple parts with dummy. So now you want to change that. This, name it anything you want. Bam, now it works. And the best part is, you can move him without the hair falling off. Now that we got everything we need, we're gonna make him punch the dummy for no reason. This is how you animate. The hand right now is here, see? In Moon Animator, it's like 1 point here. If you drag it all the way here, and then you move it again here, that's gonna be the second place it goes to. You see it's moving really slowly, but the closer you go to this, the faster it is. Because it takes a slower time to go to the destination. We don't really want this point, so what you can do is go on edit, delete. So we're gonna start off this guy by by being idle, okay? So idle. But here's the thing, you want to always move every part of his body. So just like want to select all of them and then just do that. So all of them are selected, so that if you like move one part of the body, it won't like, okay, you'll understand when you start animating, okay, trust me. So now we got good. Now we want to make him like a really heavy punch to him, so we're gonna slowly make him raise his fists. We're gonna twist him, make him always face the enemy, make him raise his arms, make them go this way. I'll start to change, like if you want it to rotate or not, you just push R and just change it from this and that, okay? Now you want to change, rotate this, and you want him to have like a weird fighting position. Well, you see, it doesn't look that good, but mistakes happen. You see, you always gotta try again and try again until it looks the best. I'm gonna make him grab him. Perfect. Now he's slowly getting ready. Now if you wanted to like be in that position for a while, there's like a really easy thing to do. All you have to do is select everything that's animating, go on Shift and C instead of Control C, because I don't know why they did that. You want it to like stay here, so now it just stays there for a while, and then if you want, you can just make a little bit of extra moves if you want. So now he just doesn't stay still for a while, he just like moves a little bit. And now you want him to punch him really hard. So now you want to move his torso, move his head, and I'ma just fast forward my animating because it might be boring. Alright, so now we got the punch animation, and as you can see, it's pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna have to give it like a 8 out of 10. So he just like really hard, he punches him really hard. But you see this dummy, he's not moving, so we can also animate him at the same time. So now right when he punches him, we're gonna send the dummy flying. So now we have to animate him, the dummy. We just move everything, and now, bam, he's gonna stay like that. And for the next animation, he's gonna be sent flying. But we want this to kind of like be a little closer. Alright, now we move him back right when he gets hit. So now when he punches him, he gets moved back. The dummy looks ugly when it's moving back because it's not like moving. So we want its arms like moving in like this direction because it's like getting hit, and we want him to like be like that with his torso moving, so that it actually looks like he got hit. Perfect. So now it's like he just got heavy punched, but we don't like how he just stops there, right? So we want to kind of move him. So when he's there, we're gonna make him like fall down. So we're gonna make him move like that and then fall down. Perfect. Gonna move him on his arms like he's falling down. Perfect. So he just got punched really hard and he got fallen down. Alright, that actually looks really good. I'm gonna replay that one more time. Bam. So now, it doesn't have a lot of effect, right? That's why we're gonna add that. So, we're gonna learn how to animate parts. Alright guys, so we got the animation. The thing is, when I saved it, it didn't really save this character, so I had to remake it, and I kind of rushed, so now it looks like this. But I think it looks pretty good though. So anyways, we're gonna start adding the effects. Just type in smoke, and then type in smoke emitter. Now what you want to do is click the particle emitter, and then go on enabled. So like you can choose when it's enabled. So right now we want it disabled. So particle emitter, and then disable, and then this is how you do this, okay? You click this and then click plus, so it adds it, and then you have to go, and then from here we're gonna enable it. So you want to click this, go on Moon Animator and click plus, so now it's enabled. But we don't really like the way it's like emitting the smoke, right? So we're gonna try to like add it like this. Now, honestly, that looks pretty good. Now you go on the particle emitter. Here you can change like everything, the speed and everything. So we want it to go fast. Like let's put it on 20. Nah, 50. 50 is good. And then you want to resize it. So we're gonna go on like 10. Nah, 5. And I don't really like how it's like disappearing automatically, so what you can do is go on transparency and you can change it. So you have to do this and then do that. But I don't really like how it's like not transparent, so we're gonna put it a little bit up so it kind of blends in, and resize it to like 7. Yeah, that looks really good. But I don't really like the lifetime, so I'm gonna do it to 1. So now the lifetime is only 1. We got one effect in, so like when he punches him, he just does that effect, that weird farting effect. Okay, actually I had to like animate it the whole thing again because it didn't save again. I don't know why, but this is how it looks like now. Honestly, I feel like it's really good though. So anyways, back to what we were doing. Now what you want to do is go on toolbox and type in shockwave. So, and then just pick the one you want. It doesn't matter. You don't really have to follow what I'm doing. You just have to understand. I'm just showing you. I'm just doing this with you so you understand how to animate better. Alright, so this shockwave looks really good. We're gonna add that. So when he hits him, we're gonna put the shockwave right here. Alright, that looks pretty good. But we don't really like it how it's just like staying there, right? So we can do something about that. You want to go on item, add item, click this. So now we're gonna add this. Go on item, add item, click this. Just click C frame, size, transparency. Yeah, that's about all we need. So we want this to be gone, right? So put this transparency in properties. Click it and go into properties and put the transparency on 1 so it's not visible, and then you click this on Moon Animator and then click plus so it stays like that, and then right where when he punches the dummy, we're gonna add the shockwave. So the shockwave is right here, and now we want it to not be transparent and actually like to be a bit smaller so that it starts off small. We're going to click it and make it untransparent, and then we're gonna go on this, click transparency, push plus. So now it goes from untransparent to transparent, but we don't want that. So what you can do is before this, you can click it, and then you can make it untransparent, and then click it so it automatically gets transparent and untransparent. Now we need the shockwave to grow. So from here to here, no, first we're gonna make a boom, and then it's going to grow a little slow. So we're gonna make it like big. So on size, click size, and then click this. And I suggest you click C-frame as well on this, so that, because C-frame is like where it is, so it fits with it. So on size, you want to make it about this big. Let's make it a little bit close to him. Alright, make it a little higher and put it low. Alright, this looks good. And now we want to add it to C-frame and size, so it's like bam. But over here, we're gonna make this small. And then add this to C-frame and size. So now it gets big, like bam. Bam. I like that. I really like that. So when he punches him, it goes like that. But like if you want to be really fancy and like just go try hard, what you can do is, because since I'm fancy, I'm just going to like do it like this. Add C-frame and size. So it kind of like does this effect. Bam. Like, you see that? That's really good, honestly. Bam. And then we want it to like grow a little bit. And then we're gonna add that to size and C-frame. So after doing the kaboom, it slowly grows like that. And what else you can do is, you can do stuff with the camera. So it's really simple. You just have to go on camera, add camera, so it adds camera, then go on C-frame. So like you start off here, and then you add, and then like if you want to go here, you can like drag this and like go whatever you want, like in this cabin, and then add it here, so it goes like this. Bam. And that's how you do the camera. But overall, I hope you got my message and my words of wisdom. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like and subscribe. If you didn't find it helpful, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Peace.